Bienvenidos a todos, muy bienvenidos a todos a la primera clase en vivo de inglés para Salesforce. Estaba comentando antes de comenzar oficialmente la clase que hace 6 meses atrás se nos ocurrió empezar con una masterclass 2 veces al mes. Jueves de por medio, un jueves sí, un jueves no, y hasta que en un momento determinado dijimos vamos a ir todos los jueves, ¿en dónde? Un jueves masterclass de Salesforce, al jueves siguiente inglés para Salesforce, al otro jueves masterclass de Salesforce y después inglés para Salesforce eternamente. Ustedes tienen que saber que todos los jueves en el mismo horario van a tener una clase en vivo sobre Salesforce. Voy a hacer una presentación de los co-teachers, que son las personas que van a interactuar con nuestra teacher en la clase de hoy, pura y exclusivamente focalizada en Salesforce. Bien, por un lado lo tenemos al fachero y elegante Lucas Arana. ¿Cómo estás, Lucas? Quiero escuchar hablar hoy, Lucas, ¿eh? Escuchen, la teacher... Ahí, bien. La teacher va a hablar en inglés y nos va a tener así, saltando a todos, porque vamos a aprender a tener más onda en inglés en nuestros trabajos vinculados con Salesforce. Vamos con el próximo co-teacher. ¿Cómo estás, Santiago? Te quiero escuchar.
Hello, everyone.
Bien, bien. ¡Apa! Ahí está. Y acá lo tenemos, escuchen. Yo les pido a las chicas, respiren hondo, traten de sentarse, no transpiren, porque le damos la bienvenida a nuestro galán estrella, bebé corazón, Esteban Morales. ¿Cómo estás?
Hey, everyone. Hey.
¡Vamos! Ok, y ahora tenemos a la mega teacher con miles de seguidores en LinkedIn, cientos de personas interactuando con el contenido maravilloso que está publicando para todo el ecosistema de Salesforce en español. Angie Cagliolo, ¿cómo estás, teacher?
Hello, everyone. Thank
ya
you,
empezó.
Jorge.
Okay.
Thank you for the comment that he said. The idea is to have a class in English. Of course, we will switch to Spanish. We have a lot of people that some people know more than others. So if you have any doubt, cualquier duda, we will have a space at the end of the class. But if you have a doubt or something that you don't understand, please write on the chat. I would like to know, where are you from? I saw some people coming from Mexico, Colombia, any other country besides Argentina that we have here our co-teachers. You can write on the chat. Any other country, otro país, Chile, okay, Uruguay, México, okay, Bogotá, Colombia, Chile. Oh, great. Well, I would like to go to Mexico and Colombia. I haven't been there yet. Okay. Peru, Spain, wow, Venezuela, but living in Spain. Great. I will tell you something more. At the end of the class will be recorded. And at the end of the class, we will send you a poll, una encuesta, to ask you for any advice or something that you want to recommend us to include in all the classes. Is it clear? ¿Se entendió? Yes? Great. Santi, we will start sharing the screen, please. Medellín, Colombia, Ecuador,
Costa Rica.
Understand. Ok, Costa Rica. Wow. Podemos hacer un mundial. We can play a World Cup. Oh, today we have a very important football. Argentina versus Chile. Ok, acá. Quedará grabada las clases. Yes, the class will be recorded. Don't worry, Pablo. Lucas, you check the chat, okay? If there is any question that I don't. Okay, Santi, can you start? I will explain this in Spanish for a few minutes. Bueno, no viene mal repasar. En cada clase vamos a sumar un nivel, vamos a ir poniendo más desafíos, pero lo importante es la constancia, la actitud. Uno puede saber un montón y no animarse a hablar, animarnos a hablar, a participar, a tener cada día un poco de contacto tanto con audios, lectura, ¿sí? Pero es importante. So, well, this is something that I wanted to tell you. Can you make it bigger, Santi? Yes. Okay, well, don't worry. I will read it from mine. The class will be divided into how to introduce like a pro in networking. or in a job interview. ¿Cómo presentarnos? How you introduce yourself. Number 2, where, who, and what I work. Okay, how can I express? ¿Cómo expreso lo que hago? What I do in my job. Number 3, differences among phrases. In English, it's very, very important the tenses, los tiempos. Okay, it's not the same to say I have worked that I worked. Okay, we're going to make a very fast and quick revision on that. Number 4, who does what? We will talk about roles and actions connected with the words. And 5, round up, and finally the questions. The idea is also to, I don't know if we are going to have time, si vamos a tener tiempo in this class, to set some minutes aside for pronunciation, as how to pronounce words perfectly well. Okay, it's not the same as saying data than saying data. Okay, so it's very important to pronounce correctly. When you say I work as a, always, cuando una persona te pregunta how do you do, what do you do, you say I work as a, or I am a Salesforce admin, or I am a Salesforce developer. Okay, is there any Salesforce admin here in the class? How many admins? Well, we have plenty of them. Tenemos muchos admins today. Do we have here one reply? Yes. Well, I work at, I specialize in, I've been working with Salesforce since, I'm interested in, okay, I'm looking to connect with, how about you, what do you do? This is what we ask to the final person, to the person when we stop introducing ourselves. So if you move Santi to the next one, I would like Santi or Lucas, either Santi or Lucas or Essie, to tell me to complete this. And at the same time, people, you say to yourself, okay, or you can write on the chat, or you write for yourself, this small introduction. Okay, here I'm preparing for an admin and certification. Okay, so Santi, tell us about yourself with this structure. Okay, great. How about you, Esti?
Yes, sure. I am Esteban. I work as a Salesforce architect at Vantegrade or EGA. I specialize in technical solutions and Apex. And I've been working with Salesforce since 2021, and I'm looking to connect with you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Okay, a tip. When you say 20, how long have you been working with Salesforce?
2021.
Okay, here on the chat. When we have a number 2021, okay. When you say 2021, use it for contracts or informal situations. If not, we read it in pairs, de a pares. 2021. Okay? Now we are in 2025. Oh, this is so it's more informal than saying 2021. Lucas, can you tell us your presentation?
Okay. Hi, I'm Lucas Arana. Work as a Salesforce admin. I work at Bueno, like Santi, and specialized in flows and automatizations. I've been working with Salesforce since 2022. I'm looking to connect with you and with the people in LinkedIn.
Okay, great. I will correct one word, pronunciation of one word, Lucas. It says automatization. Everything, everything that has to do with automatic is automatization.
Perfect.
So from now on, everybody, when you say automatization. Yes? Okay. Santi, can you move please to the next one? And here, this is very important, very important. I work as. Whenever we have I work as, siempre tenemos un role, a role or position, okay? I work as a Salesforce admin. I work as a head of customer success. I work for, can be an employer or a boss. For example, I work for Ega Futura, I work for Juan Manuel Garrido, I work for Francisco. You have a person, boss, the name of the boss, or an employer. And I work at is the location, la ubicación, or a company. Yeah. Who can tell me, any volunteer, algún voluntario que me diga where or who do you work for or where do you work at in the chat, please? Who can tell me? Is someone writing on the chat? Where do you work for? Who do you work for? Sorry. Oh, where do you work at? Are they writing? I work at and the company. I work for Woodbox. Oh, great. Hello, Josu. I work as a Salesforce administrator and business analyst, and I work for Integrity. What is it? Futuras. Okay, great. Fantastic.
We want to see Josu next class here.
I work for Globant, IBM, Farmacia San Pablo. And always remember, I work as and the role, the position that you are in that company or goal. And I would like to work for Bantec. Excellent, Nicolas, you have a point. Yes, I work as a tester at company named Softex. Great, fantastic. Okay, can we move forward, please, to the next slide? Great. We have here, in the next classes, going to have perhaps it's a game with a QR, con un QR, you will participate, okay, on that. Now I would like you to complete on the chat to tell me, number one, if it is as, for, or at. ¿Qué pondrían? What would you complete in number one? I work a developer, which is the correct answer, as, for, or at. Okay, 8. Yes, as I say, as a developer. Great. Remember, it's very important el artículo, okay? As a or as an administrator, okay? Why an administrator with an N? Porque empieza con vocal, okay? An administrator, yes? Okay, as a, very good. Great, con una sola S, sí. I work as a developer. Great. Now, number 2, I work Ega Futura. What is the correct preposition that you need there? Number 2. As or for? Number 2. For. Excellent. I work for Ega Futura. 3. I work a Salesforce partner. Excellent. Natalia, Fernando, Sara, Jesus, Liz. Very good. Yes, Cynthia, everybody. Great. Number 3. Okay, I changed. At. I work plus the name of the company. Very good. At. 4. Number 4. I work a Salesforce admin. Number 4. I work very good. If you can write yes. As very good. Yes. Okay. How about number 5? 5. I work Juan Manuel Garrido. Lot of advertising for Juan Manuel Garrido. You are everywhere. Okay. Number 5. 4. Very good. 4. Excellent. I work for Juan Manuel. And the last one, I work the finance department. Okay. Very good. At the finance department. Yes, it can be the location. Very good. Say at the finance department. Yes. Great. Very good. So now we know the differences, okay? From now on, remember these 3 differences. It's not the same saying I work as like a developer. No, I work as, okay? I work for, I work at. Great. Let's move to the next one. This is for you to remember. It's that always a person in a networking or in a job interview, they will ask you, what do you do? What is your role? What is your job, your profession? Okay. If I say, Lucas, what do you do? You don't say, I am doing yoga, or I am doing, I don't know, I am writing the reports. So, Lucas, what do you do? Hello.
Hi Angie, I work as a Salesforce developer in Bueno team.
Okay, great. Very good. And
Yes, I'm a Salesforce architect for Futura or Integrate.
okay, great. So you can say I work as, or directly as Esteban said, I'm a. Okay, I'm an engineer and I'm a system analyst, or I am a developer. Okay, there are two possibilities. But when you want to ask the question to another person, always ask, what do you do? Nice to meet you. Meet you. It's a pleasure to meet you. What do you do? Okay, and the answer would be, I work as, or I'm a. Okay, now, what do you work? Who do you work for? And where do you work? We have already done this. Okay, let's move. Come on, that we are running out of time. Are we okay with the time? Many people say, la maestra, the teacher I had when I was, that it's boring, I don't like, es aburrido. But in general, irregular verbs is connected, Jesús, with what it comes next. Que no se habla como español. Well, yes, of course, irregular verbs. Irregular verbs, it's not so terrible, eh? It's not so terrible. Idioms. Okay.
Indian pronunciation.
American expressions. No piensa en inglés. Yes, we should have a chip here, Guillermina, a chip, so we can change and switch to English. Que cambien la pronunciación de las letras dependiendo de cada cosa. It's true. But everything that is here, phrasal verbs, verb tenses, okay. Todo esto que están diciendo, todo lo vamos a ver en la clase, and you will get ahead, will go beyond your limits. Don't worry. A medida que vamos a ver las clases, I didn't understand that. What is that? Idioms, perhaps, no? Well, here, Indian English is the best. Yes, Indian, or the other one, Arabian people. Los árabes hablando en inglés is terrible. Very good, Ivan. Yeah. Here we have 4 different sentences. Who can read? Sandy, can you read the first one, please?
Of course. I work with Salesforce Day.
Okay, Lucas, too.
I work on a Salesforce cloud migration in 2023.
Very good. Remember that when you have the ed, not the irregular, no son los irregular, son los regular, que terminan con ed, that finishes with d in the past. It's worked. You have to work it. Pronounce a little bit more. Excellent, Esteban. Very good. Because if not, we say I work, and it's the same. Yes, very good. Number 3.
Yes, Sanchi. I'm working on a new dashboard.
Can you repeat?
I'm working on a new dashboard right now.
Okay, yes. Great.
Lo corrigió, lo corrigió.
Por internet, por internet.
That is asking for the PPT, the explanation.
Okay, yes, we can send them to you. Yes, of course, Nati. And the last one is I have worked with Flow and Apex before. Okay, so Santi, can you move the slide, please? Tips. I don't know. Go back, please, because quería hacerles un truco and to see if they are paying attention. If the audience is paying attention. Let's see. We don't have numbers. No tenemos números, pero we imagine the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. I work is number 1. I worked number 2. Working number 3. And I have worked number 4. Which is a sentence that express routines, okay? Things we do every day. Routine, rutinas. Number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4? 1. Okay, yes, we have work. What happens? Very good. Yes, the first sentence. What happens when we have Lucas, or Santi, or Esteban with Salesforce every day? What happens if we have la tercera, if we say he or she or, bueno, a person, an animal cannot work with Salesforce?
Los quiero, los amo, sí. Terrible pedazo de animal sin domesticar.
Okay, so Astro, okay, se agrega la S, because he works. Okay, he works. Eso lo vamos a ver después en algún momento para que no sea aburrido, pero it's important to go back to these structures and grammar and everything, okay? And attention. Sentence 2, 3, or 4 is for an action that is finished, completed. Okay, something that we finished doing. Number 3, number 4, or number 5. Okay, sorry, 2, 3, or 5. No hay 5. 2, 3, or 4.
Teacher,
No, sí, le agregué una así, esto es porque no hay números. La 4, let's see, number 4. Okay, here we have I work routines. I worked is a completed action in the past, finished, okay? Yes, for example, me, one person, I don't know, Natalia, Marco, Jessica, Ivano, whoever, no importa, it doesn't matter who. ¿Qué hicieron? What did you do? In the morning, that is finished. It's falling in love. Something that is finished, for example. In the meantime, Esti, what did you do? For example, this morning that you finished doing breakfast. Okay, you say I have breakfast or I ate breakfast. Have or ate. I'm sorry in this case because it's regular. Had. I created a new report. I fell in love with the sunrise. Bebé corazón is poetic. What is the problem?
I have a question, teacher.
Yes.
I have a question. I'm very curious to know what is the correct pronunciation of bebé corazón in English.
Baby heart.
Baby heart. Baby heart.
Yes, I tested some application. I was in a meeting. Great. Now, I'm working. Working means now. Or if it is a temporary act. For example, Santi, are you working right now in any project?
Yes, I am.
What are you working on?
I'm working on a flow.
Okay. And how about you?
I'm working with Santi in a flow.
Okay, great. And a bit of Apex, very good. I tested some. And Esti, what are you doing now?
Yes, same as Nicolas, a bit of Apex,
Okay.
working with Apex.
Okay, great.
Can we do some kind of conversation live, teacher, with, for example, Baby Heart with Lucas?
Okay.
Killing
To
me.
do.
Maybe
I-
have to.
Well, I have an idea. I have an idea for both.
But let me explain the last sentence before,
Yeah,
okay?
right.
Yes. The last one, la última, y este es el tiempo que es un poco raro en español. Este es un tiempo que no se usa de varias maneras.
Yes.
Okay, Lucas says, for example, last year I worked in flows or with flows. I have worked on, for example, Esteban, something that you have been working, but you're not saying when, or you are still working on that.
Correct. Yes, I've been working with some Apex.
Okay, so I have worked. If he says, I have worked with Apex, and he's not saying when, no está diciendo cuándo. Se usa mucho en inglés este tiempo verbal que lo odiamos muchos. Bueno, no lo odiamos, yo lo amo porque amo el idioma. I love English, I love all languages in general. Work, I will write it on the chat. I have worked with, podríamos decir esto cuando no se sabría cuándo. Exactly. One possibility is when we don't know when, no sabemos cuándo sucedió. Have gone to Miami, have gone to Mexico. When? It's not important. I'm telling someone I have gone, I have been there, okay? Not interested in saying when. Is it clear? ¿Está claro esto? Una posibilidad es que don't know when. Another possibility, another usage is that when you connect, como la ahorita en México, puede ser, ¿no? You connect. Exacto. Conectamos el pasado with the present. For example, in my case, ahorita es nunca.
Ahorita in Mexico, when you say like, lo voy a decir en español, che, Santi, ¿no me ayudas con tal cosa? Sí, ya voy. Es como un ya voy argentino y nunca vas. O vas viendo si vas.
Okay.
It's like you never know.
You never know. Okay, I would have finished. Eso ya, Diana, nos vamos a un Mexican English.
¿De dónde, Lucas, tenés tanta data de cómo se habla en México?
Sí, no sé, no sé.
My parents live
Oh, she has a
Mexico,
girlfriend, friend. Okay. Ya tenemos a boy, one of our teams that he's dating with Ecuadorian. Yes, no, someone from Ecuador, someone from Chile. I don't know. No, I don't know. I'm inventing. Okay. I have worked. Ahorita es un momento. Okay. When you say I have worked, for example, with Apex for 2 months. You started in May, mayo, junio, no, in April.
Por favor, lean la explicación de Jorge de lo que significa ahorita.
La explicación de Jorge es perfecta.
Me encanta.
Okay.
Recontra queremos, Jorge.
Jorge, to make a class only with one class with ahorita, because it's very confusing.
Mexican,
Aquí Ecuador. So what's to finish, porque estamos un poco atrasados con este tema. I have worked se conecta el pasado con el presente, ¿sí? Desde hace 2 meses comencé a trabajar y todavía estoy trabajando. I have worked with Apex desde April, for example, yes? Or for 2 months. And I haven't finished. I haven't stopped. No terminé, ¿ok? So these are the 2 uses que lo vamos a ver, pero no los quiero cansar. Vamos al próximo, por favor.
Tengo una idea, teacher.
Yes.
Sí, una pequeña práctica. Quiero una pequeña práctica entre Bebé Corazón y Lucas antes de pasar.
Okay, Iván, April o April. Okay, what's the difference of I
¡Grande, Iván!
and I have been working? Excellent, Francisco. No, Franciel. There's a small difference, okay, para el que todavía no lo sabe, se lo explico rápido, para los que sí saben, pero no importa, lo vamos a ver en algún momento. Es un poquito más enfático. En I have been working se da como más importancia a the length of the action. In general, I have been working all morning, the whole afternoon, the whole week. I have been working so much. There is no big difference, but you can say I have worked or I have been working. So it's more emphasis on the action, on the length, the duration of the action. Is it okay? Franciel, yes? Great. So let's make a quick
chat.
Juan Manuel, yes. Thanks.
I will do a little conversation starter. Lucas, without giving us details about the customer, please tell to Esteban what you have been working.
Okay.
What you have?
I have been working with a lot of business customer requirements, a lot of flow, automatizations.
Okay.
Also screen flows and a lot of repeater. I have been working a lot with the repeater, with the transform.
No, it's here. I have to make a lot of questions to Lucas about his work.
Correct. So what's the reason of that repeater? Why are you using that component inside your flow?
La rompes, vamos.
I have been using repeater to repeat a product where a user have to log all the products in a ship or in a car, in a van, and maybe you have to load 20 products, and the repeater is like repeating always product and quantity. And
because repeater repeats, no? Repeat.
Perfect.
Yes.
Another question, Baby Heart. Another question. What's the amount of record inside the?
It has nothing to do with what we are doing, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. Well, amor, the last question, but because I want to continue with the class.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm going with the questions.
Okay. Well, this one we are going to. Okay, let's see here. Are you working, Nicolás or Ivan or anyone that wants, Diana? Are you working on a Salesforce project right now? It's something that it's temporary temporario o is at the moment, right now. I'm Brazilian administration. Okay, and this is a networking LinkedIn that Franciel has. I'm studying Portuguese, Franciel, so you will be my teacher next. Now, for example, Santi, are you working on a Salesforce project right now?
Yes, I am working on a Salesforce.
Okay, and Esteban, what do you do in Salesforce every day?
Yes, a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Mainly as the development, customizations, creating fields, creating new objects. Yes, that's some of the.
Okay, Nicolas says, I'm just starting out in the world as a developer. Okay, very good. I speak Spanish and English teacher. Let's practice together. Okay, yes, I'm working in a Salesforce project right now. Great. Have you ever, si alguien les pregunta, have you ever, since you were born or since you started working up to now, el presente, ¿alguna vez have you ever worked on a Sales Cloud project? If you say yes or if you say no, a short answer, sir. Have you ever worked on a Salesforce, on a Sales Cloud project? You say un poquito más largo que yes or no. Have you ever worked? Did you work? Did. Yes, for the past. Did you work? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. This is something connected. Yes, I did. Very good. And roles and actions that we do with each role. Dijimos que habían developers, any other role, algún otro role que no mencionamos. Okay, let's see. We didn't mention. We have
Consultant.
Architects. Okay, solution engineer.
Angie, un dato que me gustaría comentarte. Todo el énfasis que estás poniendo en el chat, tenés que tener en cuenta que en la grabación aparecen como burbujas que apenas se ven. Entonces, tal vez tengas que, para más adelante, alguno de los chicos compartir el chat o poner más énfasis, porque quienes estén viendo la grabación en LinkedIn o en YouTube no van a tener el panel de chat disponible como lo tienen todos los que están conectados ahora en vivo.
Okay, great. Well, okay, let's see. We have 4 professions here, 4 roles, okay? What does, Santi, a sales rep do?
A sales rep calls client and maybe updates records.
Okay, Lucas, what does...
Answers emails and help customers.
Okay, a developer, what does a developer...
Yeah, he builds features, bugs, and he frustrates a lot.
Okay, get frustrated, no?
Personal experience.
Okay, you get frustrated and you cry perhaps many times.
Yeah.
An admin. What does an admin do, Santi?
An admin manages users and sets permissions in the org.
Okay, this is an introduction. We are going to see what the action with the object. For example, clients. A sales representative calls clients. What else can you do with a client? A representative. ¿Qué más puede hacer with a client? A sales
Log them to the
Okay, yes. Contact clients as well. And with records, any other action with records, modify records, very good. Update, yes. Sandy.
Keep the information up to date, could be.
Okay, make meetings, very good. Build, fixes bugs, and very good. And everybody, as the chat says, everybody fights against chaos. This is not, yes.
He doesn't test his.
Yes, very good. Works with Apex, very good. Yes, with the code. Yes, many times developer fight with codes. Yes, and create flows. Very good. Let's move on. Okay, here we fix his bugs and builds new.
Teacher.
Yes, okay.
Ya estamos en una hora de clase. Sé que hay mucho material y todo el material que han preparado va a pasar a la próxima clase. ¿Cuándo va a ser la próxima clase? El jueves que viene. ¿Y cuándo va a ser la próxima? El otro jueves. ¿Y cuándo va a ser la próxima? El otro jueves. Ahora, propongo tengamos un momento de preguntas y respuestas. Todos los que hagan las preguntas en el chat las vamos a leer para que después en el recording entiendan que están preguntando. Teacher, la posta la tenés vos.
Okay, the developer gets crazy with Apex. Very good, muy entretenido. Thank you. The idea, listen, is to continue with a lot of a section. The class will be divided. Today was the first class, but the class will be divided in pronunciation, first section, idioms, tenses. So we will divide. We will give you a poll, okay, for you to give us feedback on the class and the most interesting things that you want to see inside the class. It's very important in your opinion and what you want to see in the classes. So please, I would like you to send us the feedback, okay, for us to improve, para mejorar, to improve the classes. This will be the community, ya son parte de la comunidad, the community of English for Salesforce.
Hacemos una práctica, estoy pesado.
La próxima we will mute. Okay, what do you want, Juan Manuel?
Me gustaría una pequeña práctica, por ejemplo, entre Santi y Esteban. Y que puedas darnos tips de pronunciación. ¿Qué les parece? ¿Por qué no improvisan, chicos? Pónganse creativos.
Okay, sorry, Lucas, we couldn't hear you.
Que hablen de la importancia de estar aprendiendo inglés para Salesforce.
Okay, that's a good subject, right? Okay, yeah, Santiago. So maybe you want to explain to us why is it important to learn English and why we need to do it for a job or for the professional life?
Well, so nowadays we are in a global world where we communicate with people from all the places, and it is great for us to communicate in English, so we find a common language and we can have great teams and we'll communicate together.
Great. Okay, what is the best recommendation for dealing with how questions are presented in English in certifications? I have heard that they are usually a challenge given their ambiguity. Who can answer this?
I just have to say, like, a tip for Jorge. You have to practice and practice and practice so you don't get surprised. You can understand when you take an exam, a certification, you are acostumbrado already for the answers and the questions.
Practicing with the Salesforce, a lot of like exams from practice that in Salesforce.
Correct. And those are called mock exams. So if you Google mock for admin certification, you will get a lot of, as Lucas was saying, a lot of questions or that could be real or could not be presented in your real exam.
Okay, mock exam.
What's the meaning of
Mock is a fake. It's not real.
Not real.
The one that you sit for an English, you sit for a Cambridge or first certificate or CAE, you sit for mock exams, not real, they are fake. Okay. A practice test. Mock exams. Okay.
Bueno, chicos, ya estamos redondeando. Nos quedó un montón de material para la próxima clase. Estén todos pendientes. Todos los que están conectados en vivo en este momento van a recibir la grabación. También tienen que saber que en negafutura.com/Salesforce están las grabaciones de todas las clases. La próxima clase va a estar pura y exclusivamente focalizada en Nation Force. La vamos a estar dando desde las oficinas de Salesforce y va a estar a cargo de Bebé Corazón y de Josué. Va a ser una clase hermosa. Yo, últimas palabras, muy agradecidos por todos. Sumamente agradecidos por todos. Los queremos un montón. Somos cada vez más. Hoy tuvimos récord de registración con más de 220 personas registradas. Esta clase es una locura. Chicos, les mandamos un beso gigantesco a todos. Voy a innovar. Nos vamos a ir un poco con música. Es una innovación que quiero hacer. Un beso gigantesco para todos, chicos. Nos vemos el próximo jueves.
Bye.
Bye.